Hello and welcome back to Lucy's Library. So today we're going to be talking about ice hockey romances, not just a game. Didn't want to scare you there. But yeah, we're going to be talking about ice hockey romances today. I'm very excited because it's one of the things that I really enjoy to go watch, but I also enjoy reading as well. So let's get into it, shall we? So the first book we're going to be talking about is The Chase. This is the first book in the Blair U series by L. Kennedy. I love this book. It is so good. This series alone is so good. I feel like every book is a 5-star read because it follows the Blair U campus and the Blair U University, and it goes along the line of going through each and every player in the team and finding their love interests as well. So this one follows Colin, Fitz, and Summer, and this one follows how one was attracted to the other one gave him the cold shoulder, and then in the end he gave in. Trigger warnings on these ones too. The Blair U series is very real, very much about college or university if you're from the UK, or college if you're from the US. This gives you real insight of what people are going to be going through during their time at university. So talking about mental health and, domestic violence, pregnancy, all that sort of stuff. So please check the trigger warnings before you read these books, but this is a really good one. Following on, no surprise to a lot of you, The Deal. This is the off-campus series, so this follows the OG Gallum Graham and the Hannah Wells. I will say I haven't read this yet, which I know is very controversial because you're supposed to read these ones before you read the other one, but this one's really good, I've heard. This basically follows Hannah, who she thinks she's finally found someone who turns her on. Really random, I know. And then she has to help Garrett get his GPA up and study with him while he's playing ice hockey. So we'll see how this one goes when I get around to seeing it. But I have completed the Blair U series, but I haven't completed this one yet. This follows Garrett Graham's daughter, Gigi. She is at the college Blair U, and she is playing professional ice hockey. She is trying to make the national hockey team. She meets a boy called Ryder, and Ryder is sort of trying to help her with achieving her goal. They get a bit too close for comfort, and then Gigi sort of thinks that he is only liking her because of who her father is, but her father does not like Ryder, doesn't like him, doesn't understand what he stands for, but he is very quickly to win Garrett around. This book is really, really good. It's a 5-star read from me. It was probably one of my third books I read that I saw on BookTok, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I'm sure you guys have enjoyed it too. So make sure you give this one a good read. No surprise on this channel, Mile High. Mile High by Liz Tomford. If you watched my previous video, you know that I did mention this book in that video, that I was heavily influenced by BookTok. This one, if you're new around here, follows Xander and Stevie, who Xander is a Chicago ice hockey player. He is playing for the season ahead, and Stevie is his flight attendant. So they have a private plane and they go on trips all over the US in their own private plane. And then Stevie is the flight attendant aboard this plane, and she helps the team throughout the year, basically just waiting on them. And there is some kerfuffle in this book where Xander then defends Stevie, and then they fall in love. Seems to be the running theme here in the whole ice hockey world. But yeah, this is the Windy City series. There is other books in there, but it follows all different kinds of sports. But yeah, this one's about ice hockey. So all you ice hockey lovers out there, read this one. The next book in the series of ice hockey romances on this channel is going to be Consider Me by Becca Mack. I haven't read this yet, but I've heard great things. If I remember, I will put the name of the series on the screen now. This follows Carter and Olivia. It's all about ice hockey, I believe, because there's an NHL on the back. So I will get back to you about this one, and I will let you know. Next ones are going to be the series of ones that are available on Kindle Unlimited. So we have first the import slot. This is by Alice J. Carr. This one is an elite hockey series. So this sort of book is based around the Elite League. So here in the UK, we have something called the Elite League, and it is basically the league that is below the NHL in America. And my team, the Cardiff Devils, play in this league. So when I read this book, it was like reading or watching or experiencing what it was like in the Elite League for my team. So this one follows Ryan and Jenna. So Ryan and Jenna, Ryan is an import. So if you're not familiar with what an import is someone who comes from a different country. So if they come from, say, for example, Canada, which is where Ryan came from in this book, he is classed as an import. So he came across to wherever it's set in the book to play for the team, replacing his brother. And then he met Jenna, who is the team's sort of admin, and she also does the social media side of the team. And they sort of start spending time with each other. They fall in love. Seems to be the thing for everything here on the ice hockey world and ice hockey books. Yeah, it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. This author as well, she is a small-time author. So if you haven't read her books yet, please go and do that, because she deserves all the hype she gets, because she's really, really good. The next book is The Face Off by Chelsea Kuro. This book is really, really good. This is the first book in the 3-book series of the DC Stars series. So this follows Maverick and Emmy. Maverick is on an NHL team, and he is looking forward to meeting Emmy. He first of all assumes that Emmy is not a girl, that she is a boy. And then when she turns up for training, Maverick kind of treats her a bit rudely, and then decides that she is actually the female that's going to be playing on his team. Emmy has a rough time at start during the season with her new team, sort of trying to bond with them, and then in the end of it all, the team love her and they really enjoy her. I have recently just finished reading the newest book that came out in this series called Slapshot. This book came out on Valentine's Day, actually, and it was really, really good. I read it within 24 hours. I really, really enjoyed it. But yeah, those are my sort of ice hockey romances that I love to read, and I'm sure you guys would love to read them as much as I do. So if you have any recommendations, please leave them in the comments below. Or if you've read any of these books, please leave them in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.